Hey, welcome back. Today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some body mounts out of these. So what these are rollers, boat rollers, to go on boat trailers so that when you take your boat out of the water it rolls on these. Got these at Princess Auto, which is sort of like Harbor Freight if you're in the States. Anyhow, they are that long, whatever that is, foot-ish, and I'm going to cut them into 3/4-inch slices. That's the plan anyway. I got set up. It's my old Mastercraft chop saw here with a wood blade on it. And I've put this block of wood in here 3/4 of an inch from where the blade comes down. Clamped it in place. Everything goes up and down fine. As you can see, I've already cut one just to see how it would work. And it sort of did. Problem is when it got about 3/4 of the way through, it kind of caught, made a bit of a mangled mess of this one. But that is the right thickness. So it looks like it'll work. But what I'm going to do for the rest is I'm going to get a wooden dowel, 3/4 of an inch or whatever this size is, and I'm going to put that through to see if it can hold. See if I can hold this in place better. Also, by putting a wooden dowel through here, when it gets shorter, I won't have to have my fingers right by the blade. Even the worse, like that, which I don't want to do. I'm not really into cutting my fingers off. So, I'm going to say that's one. That made me the emergency one. Don't know how many we'll get out of these two. I think I need about 15 in total. Some are going to be for bolts going through, some are just spacers. But I'm going to cut them both up, see where we end up. Alright, I'll be back. Did a couple more. This one, I tried going from different angles, because what was happening is the blade gets through to a certain point, it starts to flex, and then everything kind of goes wonky. So I did a bit through that way, spun it, did a bit through this way, and spun it and did a bit through this way. And it's sort of left these ridges, which in some cases, for what I'm doing, probably won't make that much of a difference. It's like half the saw blade width. So that didn't really work. And this one I just tried to go really, really slow. Again, right at the end it got a bit wonky again, but this is going to be a perfectly usable one, despite that end. So now what I'm going to do is I actually got the hunk of wood going all the way through. So I got my dowel in here, and believe me, it was tough pushing this through. It's the exact same size. So I'm going to see if the dowel staying in the rubber is going to make any difference. Oh, another problem that happened is when the second one came off, it gets jammed up in here. So whatever, this is not going to be a quick process, which is fine. I'm not doing this for any production value or anything. I'm just doing it to get my low-cost body mounts the size that I want. Give it a shot, do it slowly. So as you can see, going slowly, it does, you can smell it start to burn, but I got a much nicer surface there. I don't know how well you can see that, but I'm pretty happy with that. So, seems to me the secret to doing this is go slow, have a piece of wood in there. Don't do this inside your house because it's extremely messy. Do I have the best blade? Maybe there's better blades to use, maybe finer blades. Before I continue on, I'll see if I can find a finer blade, and if I can, maybe I'll switch to that. But other than that, looks like it's going to work. Some of them need a bit of trimming, but that's fine. Okay, the pieces of dowel will push through, and I got some, I don't know what I can use those for. Okay, I'm quite happy with that.